Hey, great Wednesday morning. It is ando con pata de cola de pato. Al respecto. No sé qué pasaría. It's a beautiful morning in the city of Brownsville. Está pronosticado que supuestamente va a llover. So vamos a ver si va a llover o no va a llover. Va a estar interesante el día. Good morning, Joe. How you doing, my man? Good to see you. Daniel, good morning, my man. El presidente. Se me olvidó poner el, el little branding thing. Good morning, Georgina. Yana, good morning. And Hilda, buenos días, mi amor, ¿cómo estás? Buenos días, Cristina. Guys, it is a beautiful morning in the city of Brownsville. Uh, buenos días, Rosy. Eggman, buenos días. Cristina, ya la saludé. Gloria, buenos días. Good morning. Admins on vacation mode on. Marilu, buenos días. And Bonnie, good morning. Uh, Me and Sandra are doing good. Erika, buenos dias. Good morning, guys. Thank you all for coming in so early in the morning. Yesterday we got the numbers in very, very late. Let's see. Elma, good morning, mi amorcito. You look amazing. And where are they going to put the monument? Actually, I did ask, and they said that they had no clue where it was. I did communicate with the mayor's office, and they had no information. So it's kind of weird. Uh, so no protest for the Rock. I'm going to think that they're still going to be out there and protesting for some reason. Buenos dias, Reggie. I think they're going to. I mean, I haven't heard that they've called it off, but again, what happens with a lot of these individuals, and I think a lot of the city leadership hasn't realized. Once you give in a little bit, then they start to go stir back crazy because they start to think like, see, they'll do whatever we want them to do. And then you're going to start to get people wanting to change the name of the streets because Washington, Adams, Thomas Jefferson, Madison, Monroe, they all own slaves. Shady, yeah. It was kind of shady that they did it at the 4 o'clock in the morning. How come there's no meat on HEB at Walmart? Pues cayeron las estampas. People started to get $285, which is good. I'm not complaining about it for every individual out there. So carnazazo el weekend, or they're saving it for the 4th of July. And Longoria Tigers. I wish I would have put the logo on the other side. That way I didn't have to do that, what I just did. Guys, ayer we did make mention in regards to, let's start off. Good morning, Daniel. Good morning, Connie Hermosa. Um, Ayer, we didn't have a chance to speak about the numbers yesterday because they did come in after the show. It was said the rock was state property and not the city's. That's why it has to be stored, but in a secret place for its safety, according to the mayor. It's a rock. Buenos días. It's a rock. Hola, mi amorcito. Encarnación, buenos días. Guys, era una piedra. Lupe, era una piedra. Hicieron un escándalo. An escándalo for a rock. I don't get it. I don't get it, and I'm not going to get it. A rock. Again, the numbers came in last night. The numbers are not good. Maggie, good morning. Did I say good morning, Maggie? Good morning, mi amor. Qué hermosa, como siempre. Joe Rodriguez, it's in a museum going to have history on it as educational on past history. It's a rock. A rock. I mean, did the guy take a leak on it? It crushed his toe. Morning, El Diablo. They're after Aunt Jemima now. They're after Aunt Jemima. Morning, Elisa. Aunt Jemima. Big rock. It's a rock. Morning. ¿Cómo está la Junta de VISD? Vamos a hablar de la Junta de VISD. Pero quiero hablar primero de los números, guys. me voy a calmar un poco, so perdónenme si me quedé con José Hernández. Ayer in Bronzeville, we had 31 cases of Rona. Jaime, good morning. Finally made it on time. Almost. Norma, good morning. Adiós. Con la piedra van a tapar los potholes, o sea, los agujeros de la calle. Ridiculous at Jemima. It was a rock! Bust at the up, hold down spot, beast with the box. It was a box. It was a rock. Who wants to change the pace mascot? Why? It's the same people. And Rivera Raiders, someone said they're coming next. Good morning, Jessica. It's all progression. Arriba Border High School! Jose Maltos, buenas. Good morning, Penny Hermosa. Guys, 31 new cases for the city of Brownsville. I mean, we got 2 1-year-olds, a 2-year-old, a 12-year-old, a 16-year-old, a 17-year-old, and the rest are in their 20s, some in their 30s, others in their 40s, a couple in their 50s, one in their 60s, 61, and 185. What's amazing about this is all these individuals out here, they're young people, guys. They're young people. And these young people are coming out positive. And the bars are closing up. And the restaurants are closing up. So it's no estamos fuera de la selva. El bosque. Todavía no estamos fuera del bosque. Not out of the woods yet. You see how good I translate? We're not out of the woods, guys, yet. It's very chaotic out there. But look at these. These are 1-year-olds. And the 16-year-old, the 12-year-old, they're community based. So we don't know where they got it from. So they're not associated with anyone out there. They aren't out there in regards to travel. We don't know where they got it. So, quién sabe. Good morning, youngsters. Good morning, Mayrita. ¿Cómo estás? Wear your mask, people. No rock will dictate how I live my life. God. COVID-16 doesn't discriminate. Como dijo el superintendent, too many people acting like everything is normal. Everything is not normal. Disguise the rock, take the plaque off, they'll never find it. It's just a rock. They should have never reopened. So very sad. It is very sad. Young people aren't dying from COVID-19. No, I agree with Eric. Some young kids are actually, Eric. I think our issue is that a lot of these young kids, they continue to socialize with other individuals and continues to get passed on and on and on. And what's worse, I mean, if they start socializing with a lot of our elderly people, ya ves como son los abuelitos. Today is our 42nd anniversary, Joe and Alma Ponce. Congratulations, Joe and Alma Ponce. Felicidades en su aniversario. Congratulations, man. Takes a lot. Many more years together, guys. Nunca estuvimos fuera del bosque. No, you're right. Good morning, Araceli. People don't listen. Son necios, necia. La gente no. How is the capacity of the hospitals? I saw that Valley Regional, it is packed. That's what I've been told. I want to believe that it's true. Some people were saying it's not true. It's fake news. We're like, we just report what people send in. And I mean, the person, there's a difference with someone. Jose Ponce, congratulations. Yes. And there's a difference when someone sends something anonymously. Then I want to confirm it. But when someone goes out there, makes a comment, puts their name and their face to it, hey, man. What about the corrupt board from BIZ? Vaya vamos, Daniel. It was a mess last night, guys. It was a mess. And again, Brandon. Buenos días, mi Brandon. Saludos, ba. With all of the new positive cases, what is the status of the 2 local hospitals? Again, got a couple of reports from individuals yesterday that said that the hospitals were at full, capacity. But again, cannot confirm. Good morning, Erasmo. Can you give me my bros, Rick Rodriguez and Michael Lara? Shout out, guys. God bless you guys. HEB and Walmart, come as you are. Come as you are, as you were. Good morning, Andy. God bless you. So it's a mess. So I'm not sure about the hospitals, guys. Honestly, right now, I think the word is that the hospitals are at full capacity, are soon getting there. But I mean, do you remember like a couple of weeks ago when we got notification that the hospitals were okay, que no había problema con los hospitales, y luego de repente ahora, boom, it's a mess. It's a big mess. That's according to what's been said. Let's see, Anna. COVID-19, Antifa, Dems, China Way to weed out the weak. Mass deaths targeting the weakest population. Sarcasm intended. Well, I mean, look at all the riots that are going on, all these protests that are happening, guys. There's no social distancing. There's no face coverings. Y lo curioso es que como que si estas mismas personas que están allá diciendo, social distancing, que las máscaras, son la misma gente que anda protestando y no las está usando. Eso es parte como que, haz como te estoy diciendo, pero no hagas como yo estoy haciendo. My people are going to vote in November. Actually, on all 4 pages that we have 218 right now, Jaime. So it's a good number. Why mess with the Vikings? What's the deal with that, Lupita? Once you give in to these people, then they want everything changed. So al rato they're going to be protesting to remove the names of the streets. Al rato they're going to be protesting. Rivera Raiders got to go because they're pirates and they're killers and it's not a good thing, and they got swords. So, I mean, what did people expect? Did people expect that something like this was not going to happen? 241. Um, si se acabando el agua de Walmart y Sam's, para allá vamos otra vez. Look into the scrolling banner software. I don't know what that is. Does that automatically do the comments? I hope that's it. Joe Jorgensen, 2020. I don't know who Joe Jorgensen is. Best believe it. We are the silent majority. I love me some silent majority. Silent majority actually got me elected last time, so I'm counting on my silent majority. The pace banditos, no, they're gonna call them the pace koalas. So the name is going to change from Pace Vikings to the Pace Koalas. Green Pace Koalas. Does that make sense to anyone? No more Pace Vikings. Pace Koalas. Yeah, they are screwing up America. It's crazy, Rolando. But again, you give in a little bit, and then it's a constant flow. The little bit that you give, the more they want. No, you write in news to scroll on screen. Oh, I think I can do that. It's just too much work. That's why I need an assistant. So, guys, starting next year, the board is going to consider changing the name from Pace Vikings to the Pace Koalas. The Pace Koalas. Koalas are awesome creatures. Did koalas ever feed after all? They haven't fed the koalas. Someone please send me money. Send me money so we can feed the koalas. Koalas. They don't have food at the zoo. Feed the koalas. I'm going to protest Roman's cowboy shirt when he is on your live cast. The koalas. The koalas. No more Pace Vikings. The Pace Koalas. Koalas. The Pace Koalas. What's the fighting song? Hey, Ray, for the koalas. They come in to eat your greenery leaves. You better not mess with koalas. They're going to eat your leaves. So we need to request help from the hospital. Support from Abbots and C's, leaving it up to us. So if anyone reads this, please message, email, call the Governor Abbott. Make sure he is aware of the position. Thank you for the email, Cindy, guys. Pace Fresa. No, Rivera Fresas. Rivera Fresas and Pace Koala. Side majorities are oxymorons. Buenos días, Jesús. Los koalas. They're going to eat your bamboo. The eucalyptus. I actually like my eucalyptus tea. Oye, hermano, what's in the coffee? Salud. Pace koalas. Mayor Mendes and leadership se la come. Actually, we're going to have Jessica Tetro on tonight. So it's going to be interesting. We'll ask her about the pace koalas. And we should have the Mayor Mendes sometime soon. Good morning, Arturo. Don't bitch it up. Sorry, guys. Sorry. The pace koalas. Hey, it's your fault. Y'all didn't protest the removal of the rock. Que te echaron en el café. The pace koala. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, guys, let's get to the news. The pace koalas. Rivera pandas. Good morning, Fernando. Ahorita el cheque. Ahorita la border. The pace koalas. The Rivera panda. Jessica's alumni from Hannah, not from Pace. Hey, Sandy. Good morning. Anyway, guys, sorry. The other thing that we're going to talk about this morning. Andas muy hyper y eso que no te se te ha acabado el café. Buenos días. The pace koala. What's the word in the BISD calendar? What type of schedule will be used? There's no they haven't made up a decision. It's ultimately going to be up to the superintendent to decide. I think, and they're going to call a special board meeting in order to decide what calendar they're going to use. But I mean, it's crazy, guys. They were more concerned last night to increase the contract for the superintendent by a year, Lucy. They increased the superintendent's contract by a year. So now, instead of having him for 2 more years, now we're stuck with him for the next 3 years. Now, why extend his contract? Teachers, you know this. It's ridiculous. the Porter Penguin. The Porter Penguins. Go Porter Penguins. Who thought of that? Is there a doctor in the house? Pace, Porter Penguins, Pace Koalas, and Rivera Panda. Erasmo for vice president. No, for president. Porter Penguins. Bendiciones a todos. So they extended the superintendent's contract for a year. Extended it for a year. So, I mean, how does that make sense to anyone? Everybody else's contract is extended. Everyone else's contract is extended every year. You have to go through the whole paperwork. But the superintendent gets 3 years. Besides that, guys, I mean, he doesn't even live here. He lives in Edinburgh. So what's the rush? So what if he's on for 2 more years and then we get rid of him? He should have been gotten rid of now instead of giving them an increase. But you know what? Esto es lo cobarde que es el board. This is what chicken poops they are. They're cobardes. Everyone voted to extend their contract. And La Penguin de Minerva and Little Eddie, they voted to abstain. Why did they abstain? Teachers, counselors, why did they abstain? Was it a conflict of interest? Are they sleeping with the superintendent? Are they fixing his coffee? Are they licking his toes? Are they what? Why abstain? They abstain because they don't want you to come back at them at election time. Abstain is the same thing as voting yes. Are y'all stupid? Abstaining is the same thing as voting yes. Vote no. Vote no. Abstain. 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 They hired the attorneys to represent the board members because of them putting money in Sylvia's pocket. O sea, they put money in Sylvia's pocket. Sylvia gets dragged into court. Luis wants to subpoena the board members to remove Sylvia. And now the BISD board is going to hire attorneys for the board members. Where does that make sense to anyone? Now you taxpayers are going to have to foot the bill to represent the board members in court. It's stupid. It's stupid. And yes, again, it's dumb. Dumb. The Hanaroos, kangaroos, face koalas. The Porter Penguins. Quieren tener el Bilulu seguro. Exactamente, Isaí. That's all they care about, the cash. The Penguins. Hey, yay, yay for the Penguins. Anti-doping, please. Check the coffee. What's the superintendent's? Behave, I'm trying. Ew, kinky. Do you think that they should still do online classes? No. But they're going to have to, Rafa. I mean, they can't have people going into the classrooms. But Rafa, I think the solution is to have kids that excel via online classes. Let them do online classes. And the kids that don't excel with online classes, well, let them come into the classrooms, Yo, ya no te alteres, quesito, se te va a subir el azúcar. Yo necesito que se me suba el azúcar en el café. That's a violation big time of TEA. Lawyers not to be there for their personal use, only for BISD cases. So, Jason, they don't care, Jason. They don't care. Sylvia is the Carol Baskins of BISD. Good morning, me too. Wow, all they have to do is not do commingle money and not commit fraud with vendors. Just be honest and fair. They are not. They don't know the meaning of the word. I'm going to get you a dog shock collar. Every time you yell, I'm going to shock you. I might enjoy it, Lupe. Son una bola de corruptos buenos para nada. Los board members, they are a bunch of corrupts. Well, BISD reopening the Red Ants campus is open for CTE programs. Oh, and I'm glad you mentioned that. CTE programs and for back. BLA. Guys, part of the things that they voted on yesterday, they voted on on giving money to TSC, for a continuing education GED program. And the reasoning that they voted yes for it supposedly was because it had a career pathways for them to get a certification. Guys, we have that program at BISD. We have GED programs at BISD. We have CTE programs at BISD where kids get certifications. Why are we giving money to TSC? And this is the first time, guys, that Prissy actually abstained from voting. Then what about all those other times she voted to give money to TSC? Is it because we called her out on it? Yes, because we called her out on it. The idiot. Pero se la creyó de Sylvia. Sylvia and the board continued to give them and the board attorney continued to give them bad advice. Bad advice. They should have abstained all along, pero la Sylvia, por los suyos, no, terca. Let them vote on the matter. They let them vote on the matter. Why are we giving money to TSC when we can fulfill that need ourselves? It makes no sense whatsoever. None. Zero. Zip. Es como que si en tu casa le vas a pagar al vecino para que te corte la yarda cuando tienes a 20 huercos en la casa rascándose la panza, rascándose las tatanacas. Pon a tus huercos a cortar el zacate. ¿Para qué le vas a pagar al vecino que te corte el zacate? Same process, guys. Son una bola de corruptos buenos para nada. They are. But it's bull. The taxpayers have to pay board members' attorneys. It is bull crap. BISD should get T-Mobile for business for homeschooling. Also get the crap straight. I agree, Jose Angel. They're not going to. Hannah Hooters. Eric, you're going to get me in trouble. Good morning, Crucecita. ¿Cómo estás? Good morning, Xochitl Hermosa. ¿Cómo estás? Just to let y'all know, they're going to change the name of Pace Vikings to Pace Koalas. Pace Koalas, Rivera Pandas, and Porter Penguins. Porter Penguins. Se le va a acabar el teatro en noviembre. Let's hope so. No, the superintendent got a 1-year extension. The board hired attorneys to represent the board members, for Sylvia's case or for Luis's subpoena. It's crazy. más dinero tirado. Saludos desde Matamoros, doctor Alfredo Rodríguez, bendiciones. Saludos a toda mi raza a mi hermoso Matamoros. Buenos días, Erasmo, Yamili, buenos días, ¿cómo estás, hermosa? All the animal mascots makes me think the community is seen as animals. Suspect Mendigo BID says salen. Hey, Julie Petrarca, how's it going? So again, guys, the superintendent got his contract extended by a year. That's the most important thing to do during COVID-16. It's the most important thing to do. Good morning, Monica. O sea, lo más importante, hey, I was in the first class at Pace. We chose Viking koalas. Guys, en medio de la pandemia, lo más importante para esta mesa directiva corrupta es extender el contrato al chavo que nos tiene en desastre después de desastre. This is the same superintendent who was terco in opening our schools, despite the fact that they knew that there were positives in our campuses. This is the same superintendent que estaba terco to have PR moments and send our band students for conditioning, our athletes for conditioning. And then they had to close it back up. How many times does he have to be proven wrong? Good morning, Mr. Erasmo from Galilea Salazar. Buenos días. Gracias, Galilea, por saludar. COVID-16, that's what the superintendent calls it, COVID-16. Kick them all out and start fresh. Hey, we have the opportunity. Why did they extend the contract? Because it binds whoever comes in November. It ties him up from having to terminate him because of the fear of paying him an extra year. Guys, they gave him another $400,000 last night. The corrupt board, all of them, gave the superintendent an extra $400,000 last night. $400,000 because it's all about the money. Jose Angel Latigo is correct. It's all about the money. Burros, independent fools. Saludos, Erasmo. ¿Qué dicen los corruptos? They should lock, stay home. Yeah, they should lock, stay home. Guys, again, it's crazy. It's the same stupid people. It is the same stupid people. Guys, they extended the contract of the superintendent for $400,000. When does BID start? Todavía no deciden, Claudia. They haven't decided when BISD is going to start because that's not important to them. What's more important, ahora, you set your priorities, ¿no? These are my priorities. Voy a hacer esto primero porque es una prioridad y después lo demás. Starting the year is not a priority for them. A priority for them is to give the superintendent more money, to put lawyers for the board members. That's the priority, acá arriba. The teacher salaries, acá abajo. Students' needs, acá abajo. Students' health, hasta el suelo. The calendar, acá abajo. The priorities are miscrewed. We don't know. My guess is August, mid-August, but we don't know, guys, because it was a priority for them to give the superintendent a raise, an extension to his contract. It was a priority for them to get attorneys for their board members. It wasn't a priority for them to put out a calendar, to give my teachers a raise. It wasn't a priority. They need this contract extended so that when they VM fail, they got a puppet to go to and go making them all clear for criminal act. It's 100%. It's exactly right, Albert. They need him there because once they lose the majority in November, which they will, guys, they will lose the majority in November. Once they lose the majority in November, they still want to control the district. Sylvia still wants to have control of the district. So she extended the contract, the superintendent's contract for a year. Sylvia wants to control the district. And she controls it through Minerva, through Prissy, through Drew, and through Philip. And little Eddie controls the district. Now, guys, we've lost money out there. They should said it at the meeting. We lost $2 million. $2 million. And little Eddie didn't care. Didn't care. Philip didn't care. Laura didn't care. The rest wanted to put money in Sylvia's pocket. Minerva, Prissy, and Drew. They still want to put money into it. Because look, these vendors, guys, los traen vueltos locos. Does anyone want me to explain? Trial is on Friday. Does anyone want me to explain the vendor situation? Does anyone want me to explain the vendor situation? I can explain it tonight or explain it right now. ¿Quién más será los nuevos board members de noviembre? Eso depende de quiénes se postulen. Hoy me hablaron hoy en la mañana que alguien se quiere postular, lo platicamos. Does anyone want me to explain the vendor situation? Why Prissy, Drew, and Minerva were so adamant to get Purdue on to do the taxes? Anyone? Is anyone? Yes? Okay, good. Guys, back last year, we had a conference. We had a conference at the island. At that conference at the island, Sylvia says, "Hey guys, we're all going to meet at Louis' backyard, the board." And I said, "Okay." We meet at Louis' backyard, and they were having a cena sponsored by Purdue. And I thought, like, why are we having a cena with Purdue? They were having a cena with Purdue. Well, Sylvia arranged it so that everyone could be there, so that she could take money from Linebarger, but también entice Purdue. So all this thing with Prissy, Minerva, and Drew pushing for Purdue to be on there is payback for Sylvia. It's coming from Sylvia. They're trying to put more money in Sylvia's pocket. Pace Penguins. No, Porter Penguins. Porter Penguins. Pace Koalas. Rivera Pandas. The Rock is gone. Who's running for board member in November? As of right now, no one's declared. I think I have an idea. I can't believe the counselors are being moved and not being given a raise or any of the stipend, but the superintendent that has done nothing, and I mean nothing this year, gets $25,000 plus a $400,000 contract. The superintendent gets an extra $25,000. An extra $25,000 on his contract. $400,000 a year extension to his contract. What gives this woman so much power? Why does everyone follow her? They follow her because they are afraid of her. They're afraid of her. And you know what? They keep on telling people that she's going to beat this rap. She's not going to beat this rap. But they tell people that she's going to beat this rap to continue reigning in the fear that they have of her. They're afraid of her. She's vicious. She has decimated many a life. She tried to destroy my life. She tried to destroy my life by using la idiota, la estúpida de la Minerva. La stupid de la Minerva. Stupid. She's so stupid. Yo, Erasmo. Good morning. Hey, Sam. How's it going, man? Los Animales de Brownsville. Do you think she will be found? No, I don't think. I know she will be found guilty. Because you know why? She is guilty. She is guilty. And, I mean, they busted her taking money from an undercover federal agent. You don't escape that. You don't escape that. Mira, cuando me hago así, se me corna esta gordura. Ahora que me amarrarme esto también. That's next time. Good morning, Meg. How's it going? Beautiful, Meg. So, guys, la Alcapona, Sylvia Atkinson, tendrá pacto con el Cuco. Ya medio nañas. Paste tacuaches. Watch her walk free. She's not going to walk free. Impossible. She's going to fry. And they're all going to have to pay. Hey, Melba, how's it going? She probably said all that because you speak the truth. Bro, I can only speak the truth. And she's going to fry. She's going to spry. And but in the meantime, we're going to pay, guys. We're going to pay. Superintendent gets a year extension. The board members get attorney fees. And you're talking about $1 million of attorney fees probably that are going to be paid off to represent the corrupt board. This is where parents and teachers need to protect protest at BISD building, make it public, get TEA, report these thugs, and get TEA to audit the district and have them explain why community is. But look, Lucy, something was up in Brownsville. Hey, my man, Alvaro, look at. Have you heard anything in the Brownsville Herald, Channel 23, stupid Channel 4, the news media? Have y'all heard anything from the news media? Anything? Anything? Were they there covering the superintendent's contract being extended? Have they mentioned Sylvia at all? Have they said that in 2 days she's going to be in the courtroom? Have they said anything? Have you heard anything about it? Nothing. Seriously, that extending is a slap in the BISD employee's face. It is. Who can justify that? Anyone. Who can justify extending the stupid superintendent's contract by a year? I didn't watch the board meeting yesterday because I knew I was going to be upset after it. Wasn't wrong. No, Sam. They extended the superintendent's year by a year, a contract by a year. Why does that make any sense? Why is that a priority for them? Why? Why is it a priority for them? What about school calendar? No, homeschool. And again, I'm going to be offering, I only have 7 more slots. 7 slots. I've already got 3 slots taken in regards to tutoring for homeschooling. I'm going to do homeschooling here from my office. So instead of sending them to school, you can homeschool and send them here to my office 4 hours a day. She walked free from El Paso. Yeah, but she wasn't federally indicted. She didn't have a federal investigation. She didn't have the FBI doing an undercover sting on her, Guadalupe. That's the difference. And Guadalupe, whenever you want to meet, I'll mention to you. I'll share with you more information in regards to why I know for a fact she's not walking. She's done. If the puppets are also involved, they should be behind their asses too. They are. I think the puppets, what they decided to do was cut a deal. That's why they got attorneys. And that's why we're paying for their attorneys. If she's given a slap on the hand, then the Fed, courts, and jury will be shady. No one will trust them. Nope. Let's get them out. It's time to get them out. All this is a waste of time. Doesn't even matter. What is a waste of time, Manny? I mean, what is a waste of time? I'm not sure. Unfortunately, teachers can't speak publicly. They risk reprisals. That's why we have this avenue. That's why you could go on YouTube, guys. Teachers, subscribe to YouTube. You could change your name. No one will ever know who you are. And go out there and express your thoughts. It needs to be made public. Make it public. Nope. Nada. Her case is being covered up. Not surprised. It's going to come out. They are keeping it private. Well, it's not out there at all. I noticed that Minerva abstained from several votes. Why? Because of elections, Jesus Becky. Pero why abstain in extending the superintendent's contract? It's yes or no. You abstain when there's a conflict of interest, like Prissy abstained when TSC for the first time ever, la estúpida, the first time ever, she abstained. But why did Minerva abstain from extending the contract of the superintendent? It's a yes or a no. It's politics. Election time. Little Eddie did the same. It's an election move. They're idiots. Idiots. No, that's what Castro Brownsville News doesn't give any reports to actual news that affects community, which is why I watch Brownsville Talks. Preach. Thank you. Good morning. So what at the luncheon? Luncheon. You invited me to lunch? I'll go. Call the Herald. Call TA. Anonymous calls are accepted. The Herald's not going to print anything, Lucy. They're not. Why does the school board get to decide extension? Because they're the ones that hire or fire the superintendent. Pero Patty, do you think it's a priority right now? Why? His contract's not even... Todavía no cumple el año. He hasn't even been on there for a year. He hasn't even been on there for a year. Lucy, they don't care. We've tried. We've tried. Why is Eric Garza knocking on doors with all of this COVID all over Cameron County? Because I don't know who's advising him, but whoever's advising Eric Garza out there should be fired. Guys, the guy's made so many dumb mistakes on this campaign. It's ridiculous. He's spending so much money to be sheriff, and whoever he hired to run his campaign should be fired. I mean, goodness gracious, giving out rice and beans in little plastic baggies and then knocking on people's doors during coronavirus. They need to have news at the court hearing that they're not going to have news. I mean, I think Derek, a friend of mine, mentioned reached out to Derek, a Channel 23 reporter. The guy didn't know if he was going to be there or not. I think that they don't want people to know of the scandal. If parents realize what is going on, parents they may start complaining. Parents are complacent. They're quiet. Mission curfew starts today. Should do the same here in Brownsville. My concern, so Belinda, is that I don't think there's a lot of people out and about from 12 to 5 a.m. who are risking the community, exposing the community to coronavirus. I think it's more throughout the day. But again, it's something. No wonder they can't give teachers a decent raise. They need to hire attorneys. They hired attorneys for the board members. $1 million easily, probably going to go in attorney fees. What they need to do is move her trial not in the valley, but outside, like in Dallas or El Paso. The only reason I would disagree, Agapito, is that I want to be there. I want to see her fry. I want to be in the courtroom when they sentence her ass. Then someone needs to type up something and ask Brownsville Herald to. They won't, Meg. They won't. And you know why they won't? Because the BISD, they shove a lot of money in advertising to Brownsville Herald. They will never speak the truth about BISD. Never. Channel 4 will never speak the truth about BISD. Same thing. Channel 23 is a joke. A joke. It's not even a news station. It's a joke. A joke. They're the new bargain book. Channel 23 and Channel 4 are the new bargain book. The new bargain book. Where is the BISD protest to this insane audacity of abuse of power? Not a peep. Not a peep from the Black Lives Matter people. Not a peep from the LGBTQ community. Not a peep from the Grupo Libertad or Fronteras Libertad crap group or something. I don't know. Make it public. I'm here. I'm making it public. I'm trying. Are you going to be there? Oh, yeah. Well, on Friday, I think Frankie, I'm going to see if Frankie will go. If Frankie doesn't go, I will be there. Please stop taking the whole family, especially the kids, to the stores. Yeah, leave your kids at home, guys. It's not a good thing. ¿Cuándo darán el cheque del estímulo? Es cierto que a fines de este mes. Tony, I think maybe by September. Hopefully by August, but I think by September. Lo que pasa, for sure by September. They're talking about it. The White House is now in favor of sending out the check. Just look them up. What about classes? How are they going to do it? Again, Rosalinda, it's not a priority for them. They didn't even discuss it. The one thing that the superintendent did say was that they were going to have more than 10 students in a classroom. Have you seen our classrooms at Oliveira, at our other schools? Tan chiquititos. So they plan to have more than 10 students in the classrooms. Does anyone agree that there should be more than 10 students in a classroom? Anyone? Anyone out there? It is sad. Never mind. Got my answer. Hilda, love you. If the shelter in place was done when Corona barely starts, why don't they do it now that Corona is breaking out fast? Because the governor is not going to do it. The governor will not do it. The governor is pushing for the president's reelection. So he won't do it. He won't. And I agree, Erasmo. Maybe a curfew during the day will control the spread. Maybe some stricter guidelines from the health department towards the businesses. You know what? What I want them to do is I want them to fine businesses, a huge fine, $10,000 fine for any business where it is confirmed that they knew that they had positive employees and they didn't close down to clean. I mean, I went to Olive Garden yesterday, guys. While I was sitting at the table, I get a message at Erasmo, there's positives at Olive Garden. I'm going like, I'm sitting here at Olive Garden. There's positives at Olive Garden. And they knew last week. I got more information. They didn't close down for a minute, for an hour. So guys, I want businesses that know that they had positives and didn't close. I want them to get fined heavily. I want companies like Maximus, uh, Car- Cardone, and all these places that are being open and that know that they have positives. I want them to be fined. Fined. The city can do that. Union leaders ask for a stipend to be paid right away to teachers and staff. I wonder when they'll decide. They're not going to give teachers a stipend. They're not going to, because the priority is to give the superintendent a raise and to give the superintendent an extension to his contract. But teachers, they don't care about the teachers, guys. They don't care about the counselors. Counselors know that. Counselors are not going to let me lie. Los board members de ahorita son los más políticos de México, del PRI, del PAN. They're corrupt. No more than 10. They're going to have more than 10. The superintendent said yesterday, they're going to have more than 10 students in a classroom, guys. He said it yesterday in the meeting. I'm not sending my kids. Are they doing online again? They need to prepare as of right now. Lisette, I've been saying it for months now. They need to prepare. They need to prepare. They don't want to prepare. They don't care to prepare. Lo van a hacer por los suyos. They shouldn't even be classes in school. I agree, Jen. Porque no exigen cubrebocas como antes cada vez y hay más contagiados. El problema, Tony, es de que el gobernador dijo que no tenían que usar cubrebocas, que no podían ponerle multa a la gente. So ahora ni el alcalde ni el CK Technologies es otro que tiene la rona. Again, so ya no pueden exigir a las personas que usen el cubreboca. Erasmo, how can this Eric Garza guy be sheriff if he has never been a policeman? And why don't anyone stop him from knocking on doors? That's very wrong. It's very irresponsible. It's dumb. Anyone out there knocking on your door in order to get your vote is dumb. Dumb as dirt. Dumb as dirt. Whoever, again, nothing against Eric, but whoever's advising him in his campaign should be fired. Stupidity. Why don't they close down HEB when there's positive employees? They should be fined. They should be closed down and do a complete disinfect, complete, and make sure that the employees that are coming back have already been quarantined for 14 days at least. We would love to listen to your morning live show, but I need to go buy me some Aunt Jemima syrup before they. Guys, they're going to change Aunt Jemima logo, and let me tell you, Daniel, I actually want to go do the same. I want to go and go buy me some Aunt Jemima syrup. It's going to be an Aunt Jemima pancake mix. It's not going to exist anymore. It's dumb. They're going to what? Get away the Quaker Oats guy because he's a Quaker? So true. Guidelines are so important, but if they are not followed, all fails. No sirve. Amphil. No, but Amphil is infestado with positives. It's infested with positives. Infested. And I hate the fact that they adamantly, in my face, denied it. I met with them. I met with the people from Amphil's. In my face, they lied to my face and said, no, we're taking precautions, no positives. They lied to my face. Lied. We need to smash all the inside friendships that are acting as inside job mafia. Is not right. Drew Brown is hiring her friends, Jason Moody. The guy's not qualified to be PI, public information officer, director, whatever it's called. It's not. Does a horrible job. Can't speak in public. Can't speak Spanish. Can't speak Spanish. Can't speak Spanish in Brownsville, Texas. And you're a public information officer? You can't speak Spanish. Stupida de Drew. Erasmo, there are positives at other businesses too. Everywhere. BID needs to hire people that will represent Brownsville teachers, students, all personnel without the compadrismo mentality. Says the need to vote for qualified people. Angelina, I agree. Me too. Sorry, me too. I'm a kindergarten teacher. There's no way my kids will keep their hands, masks, and boogies to themselves. We need to keep teaching online for a while. Julisa's correct. Impossible to have little children maintain social distancing and to wear face coverings, guys. It's almost impossible. And it's kind of cute to see little kids walking around the stores with their face coverings. They're cute. They afraid to lose money if they come clean. They have to come clean. Aunt Jemima Sherb is going to be renamed Madness, and they don't care. Business closing down or bankrupt are also casualties of COVID-19, 100%. That's why we need a federal assistance. LULAC. Governor should call Governor Cuomo for advice. I don't know about that. If someone comes knocking, I'm a pepper spray them, knocking at your door for their vote. Good morning, Kathy Hermosa. Uncle Ben's rice. That's next. Look at Erasmo, man. Alberto, aquí estoy. Saludos, Alberto. Cállate, shut up! Shut up! Didn't the governor say that it was up to the local county officials to enforce their own regulations, like wearing the mask and not allowing that? No, he's actually said that they couldn't fine people for not wearing face coverings. That's what he said. Oh my God, can't speak Spanish. Estamos en Bronzeville, Tamaulipas, and their PI director, officer, whatever the heck is called, the pissing away $100,000, can't speak Spanish. I wonder if they're going to change saltine crackers, saltine guillotines. No more Aunt Jemima. That's very stupid. Cheese Wheeze. No, don't change my cheese wheeze. We got Squeaky Erasmo. This is gonna get good. Had some positive example last week. Doing nothing. They've got they got positives coming out of their pores right now at Amphos. Instead of extending the contract to the superintendent, they should be giving laptops or tablets to all students at BISD. Guys, they're buying Chromebooks. I thought I heard the governor say that yesterday. You know, the governor is tripping on his own words because he adamantly stated that no, they could not enforce it. And then yesterday or 2 days yesterday, he was backtracking on a lot of the things, blaming young people for the uprising coronavirus, and then saying that, well, you know, wearing face masks might be a good thing. He told us not to. He told us not to. How could he go back on it? It's just dumb. People need to stop listening to the mayor. I'm a nursing student at UTA, and they're still making students perform. Perform? I'm not sure. Like, go to class? Oh, perform clinicals. Yeah. It's kind of dangerous. It's very, very dangerous because, you know, if individuals, those professionals are having issues, you know, in Matamoros, our doctors and our dentists are dying. Es cierto que van a dar 285 de comida a los estudiantes. Sí. Ya muchas personas ya están recibiendo 285 por alumno. Son muy bueno. Y si no han aplicado, por favor, apliquen. Rock Monument is being removed. No, it was removed at 4 o'clock in the morning, Denise. Madness. It was removed at 4 a.m. in the morning. I took some pictures. They're on my page, Denise. It was removed at 4 a.m. in the morning. What adult daycare facilities are positive? Cariños. I can't remember the other one that they told me. I could check. Something payasito or something. Shoot. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Break you loose. Cariños. Cielito lindo. And some other ones. Puro español, mi Erasmo, para servirle. Tenemos programa español una vez a la semana, Tony, pero a tus órdenes. Behave, Brownsville, Tamaulipas. Everyone should just smoke a joint. Greñas, ponte bien, Greñas. Not fine, but enforce people to do it. No matter what. Well, I think that's up to the businesses, Martin. And that's where the businesses have to make a choice. Me duele aquí un poquito. That's where businesses have to make a choice. You know, they have to make a choice. Hold on. Let's see. What's next? Changing the logo of Tapatito hot sauce? Stupidity. It is stupidity. Koalas. Pace koalas. The governor makes it easy for young people to not follow guidelines. Exactamente. Gotta go catch you tonight. God bless you, Sandy. Love you. Speaking of Chromebooks, pawn shops are full of them. They have the BISD sticker on them, and they are out of sale because, look, guys, and Chromebooks, they require a lot of internet connectivity, guys. A lot. Can you imagine, guys? It's madness. Governor Abbott reassured us yesterday that we have plenty of hospital beds and respirator available for us to die on. Ain't that something special? HEB cashiers refusing to place groceries if you bring your own bags because they don't feel comfortable. But is this to protect themselves or because they're positive? Maybe both. Our governor is discriminating Mexican tourists by not letting them cross. And they actually, thank you, Adon, they actually extended it till July 22nd. How can U.S. citizens be able to come back and forth, but not Mexicans? Our town and country depends on tourism who bring economy, 100%. And our economy is going to suffer. Was there any raising for classified workers? None, Jose Angel Latigo, but the superintendent did get a 1-year extension. ¿Califican los de la universidad? No, tiene que ser de educación pública. Sorry. Daycares. Daycares. I have not heard about daycares. No lie, I want the rock back. I want the rock in my house. The governor never said to stop wearing a mask. He did say he stopped local governments from trying to. Yes, he did. That's very true. Thank you, Giovanni. He stopped local governments from trying to fine people for not wearing masks, like Trevino with his ridiculous fines. I agree with you, but I want him to empower counties and cities. I don't know. 802 HEB and Boca Chica HEB is a mess. COVID, Matamoros and Reynosa are bad. Yes, it's a disaster. 2 more employees at Fox Hollow. Fox Hollow, and look at guys, have you seen anything in regards to the Fox Hollow? We've been reporting every day. 2 employees, 2 employees, 1 employee, 2 employees, 1 resident. Have y'all heard anything from the county? Nothing. Nothing. Fox Hollow, guys. Brownsville, Texas. Nothing on the report about it. It's a rock! A stupid rock! Big Short Pain. Hombre, ese es donde where I got la aguja to pull my skin. When you try and speak up, nothing gets done simply because they do cover each other up. But Meg, we have an amazing avenue right here. Going to remove Cuba Street. No, bitch it up. Exactly. I saw a post about Pace High School changing mascots. Why? Because the Vikings offend people. So now they're going to be called the Pace Koalas, the Rivera Pandas, and the Porter Penguins. Masks are important. I wear a mask. I actually have masks on me. Do they hire more teachers at yesterday's meeting? No. They gave the superintendent an extension to his contract. Nothing for teachers. That's all the governor would talk about, how glad he is that there's beds. But several people have said in here, Valley Regional, running out of beds. Beds are needed for more than just COVID. Exactamente. The AGB released a statement saying that they can't enforce masks since the governor took local power. That's a BS. Small change like a glow are making masks mandatory. It is BS. People have the right. No masks, no shirt, no shoes, no shirt, no service, no shoes, no shirt, no mask, no service. My mama is at Fox. I'm praying for your mom, my brother. I'm so sorry to hear that. All these people upset about The Rock need to go visit The Rock if you miss it that much. They tested her yesterday. My prayers for her, man. I hope your mom's okay. Pace is changing mascots. Pace Koalas. Are they really changing the mascots, or are you kidding around? Doreen, I got to have a little bit of fun, Doreen. Let me have a little bit of fun, Doreen. Pace koalas. Pace koalas. Did they say anything about teacher assignments? No, Nareda. The only thing they did was extend the contract of the superintendent. Dillard's has positives. Dillard's clothing store has positives at the mall. HEB has problems. They got bad problems. Pretty soon, Dallas Cowboys will change Minnesota Vikings and so on. Well, look what they tried to do to the Washington Redskins. No! Are you serious? Are you serious? They're forcing teachers to do supplemental duties or be transferred. Yeah, they're going to put them in their pool, and they're going to lose seniority. But best, Brownsville educators stand together. All they want to do is go have lunch and take pictures with board members. So does TVA. They want to go out there, take little pictures with little Eddie and with Prissy. The only ones that are fighting for you are AOBE. How about a raise? Nothing. The superintendent got a raise, Martita. Superintendent got a raise. Nobody else. Raymond Rodela, porte bien. Pancakes. I went to one of our local restaurants this weekend only to pick up food. I had to go inside because they don't have drive through. The place was full of people eating like there's no COVID. I was like shocked. The employees were in all really bad mood. They should be. And look at guys, we even had, I mean, Chili's. Chili's, they said that employees tested positive. They said that uh, they were going to disinfect the area, and they had someone who took food out to go food test positive from Chili's. I wouldn't be surprised if the board chose to rename the schools after themselves. Imagine Minerva Peña High School, Minerva Peña Penguins. Imbéciles. They're trying to get rid of older, higher paid teachers, going to make them float while distant teaching. Exactamente. They're going to screw our teachers over, guys. Zeke Elliott has coronavirus. Yeah, it's the only thing that they could catch. Even though Texans are offensive people. Texans got positives too. The only thing they catch. Que gacho. I know. That's how they absorb positions, by using people to their breaking point so they quit to have a nervous breakdown. And let me tell you, the number of our employees that have uh, our anxiety medication is increased. I have the numbers. How many people need to be infected to close down a job? One. I can see that about renaming schools. Hell, the city did it to Fronton Street. Yeah, all for to name it again. Not a single people. No one joined my Fronton people to protest. There's no such thing as seniority. They do what they want, no matter what you say or how much seniority. You're right, Alex. Multiple cases at my job. It should close. Alberto, look at Erasmo, man. So inspirational. Gracias, Alberto. Love you, man. Love you, bro. Thank you, man. Guys, it's time to band together, guys. It's time to get together and to become that silent majority no more, and be a little bit more vocal. Express your sentiment. I'm giving you an avenue, guys. Trying to figure out. I'm giving you this avenue. We're here for you guys. Erasmo's got your back because Erasmo is handsome and totally not fat. And I want you to vote Erasmo 2028. And I want you to come out and donate on my GoFundMe page. They probably have themselves the raises. Well, yeah, I mean, they kept the raises in order to give Sylvia opportunity to steal more of our money. Longoria Tigers. It's madness. Good morning, Kimberly, my love. Hope you're doing good. Guys, in all seriousness, guys, it's time to come together. It's time to come together. It's time to unite and not let them change the name to Pace Koalas, Porter Penguins, and Rivera Pandas. The Porter Penguins. The Porter Penguins. The Pace Koalas. The Pace Koala. The Pace Koalas. Rivera Pandas. Viva, Viva la Revolución de Brownsville. It's time to unite, guys. It's time to unite. Come together. Guys, I love you. I appreciate you. I thank you so much for standing behind me and for coming on and being a part of my morning, being a part of my afternoon. Employees at CHS Stafford tested positive. Employees at CHS have been testing positive like crazy. So it's nothing new, guys. It's got to stop. I need someone to help me with my shaving. Please, someone inbox me somewhere to go. If yesterday is any indication how the board goes back on when they already agreed to grading grades, and because someone influence comes to public comment, let's change it all again. It's crazy. Erasmo for president. Enough is enough. Thank you, my friends. It's time. What time is La Rata de Silvia's trial on Friday at 9 in the morning, I think. I'll check. I want to go. Please go and report to me. Pace High School has been around for 26 years. The Pace Panda, the Pace Koalas. Yeah. If every single person who watches you on a daily basis goes out and votes, change will be inevitable. Cynthia, and I need your help. I need your help to go out there and to bring people to come out to vote. Good morning. Stay safe. God bless you. Thank you for making a difference. Love you, my man. Vote, vote, vote. Love you guys. God bless. Hoy en la noche, a las 9 de la noche, aquí estaremos. Tonight at 9 o'clock. Please, guys, stay safe. Be good to each other. Please be good to me. Love you.